Hey guys, very quickly, I would like to show you around the class. So when you come to the class, you'll show up on the updates page, and this right here, you should always read the updates. This is just a little welcome, but as we continue, there will be more updates there. That's where you get your class information and stuff. When you want to go into the materials, you want to actually start doing the work and everything, you can either come up here and click on materials, or you can do this drop down menu. Whichever way you want to do it, you click materials, you're going to have to click the quarter. So in quarter one, start here, week one, that's where you want to start. You work from the top down to the bottom, do everything in order. This is a little bit of an unusual week, so let's go into week two where it's more usual. Every single week is going to look like this, and it should look pretty familiar if you're in one of my math classes. So here's how it's going to go. Every week we'll start with weekly objectives, and then we have the physics dictionary. So what's going to happen there is before each week, you're going to get a list of vocabulary words. All you have to do is copy them down on a piece of paper into your physics dictionary, which we will talk more about later. It's going to be in your binder. The next thing we're going to talk about is the physics binder. So we'll talk about that more in a bit. And then we'll have the guided notes. Now, the guided notes are here for you to print off if you need to print them off. But if you're in lab, you want to just grab them. They will be printed off. This is something you should know if you've ever been in my math class or anything. These are all guided notes. So this is for lesson one. You need to have these for lesson one. When you're reading lesson one, when you are watching any videos connected to lesson one, you need to have this here and fill these out as you go through them. These are the guided notes. You will see then, lesson two. When you get to lesson two, you need to have these notes and you need to be filling these out while you do it. Okay? These are the notes for the lessons, and that's what you need to do. So after that, when you find those, they'll either be in the bin in the lab or you can print them out yourself. This is after you've done the physics dictionary, you find the guided notes, and then you can go into the lesson. Okay, lesson one, metric system. First, of course, you read, and then you watch. If there's a video, you work from top to bottom, read everything, watch everything, fill out the notes. You should never be viewing a lesson or a video or anything without the guided notes. The notes are here to help you so that you know what you need to get from it, so that you have the information that you need at the end, and that next time you go to the assignment, which will be the next thing, assignment one on the metric system. Okay, these are the questions that need to be answered. You've got the notes on it. You should be able to do well on this based on the lesson and the fact that you have notes. So that's how it goes. Lesson, assignment, lesson, assignment. That's how it goes. So, hey, here's this information. Do you know the information? Here's the information. Do you know the information? Simple as that. Okay, organize your physics binder will be the last assignment of every single week. So at the end of the week, you want to make sure that you have everything that you need in the physics binder. And again, we're going to talk about the physics binder in the next lesson. So that's what's expected of you each week. But as the weeks go on, there will be a unit assessment at the end of each unit. In quarter one, there happen to be 3 units. So there will be 3 assessments. How those assessments work are, in Unit 1, there are 2 weeks worth of information that you need to get. It's metric system and unit conversions, and then significant figures, scientific notation operations. That's 2 weeks worth of material. That's the first unit, and then you will have an assessment on that unit in week 4. So you'll see at the end of week 3, what it asks you to do is to look in week 4's folder to find information about the test, when, where, and how to take it, what to study, how to study. Obviously, all you have to do is go to the next week. Oh, here's how I take the test, what will be on the test, how should I study. So again, this gives you all the information. on when, where, and how to take the test. These are physical tests, paper. Again, if you're in my math class, if you have been in my math class, you should be comfortable with these. These are paper tests. You have to take them in lab. So how it's going to happen is during the test week, you will take the test on the day of your first science block of the test week. So either you will have science block on Monday if you are at Gateway, or Tuesday if you go to Central. So you will be either taking it Monday or Tuesday, depending on which one of the labs that you go to. So if you take those, then you'll get your test back either Tuesday or Thursday, depending on when you took it. It will have feedback. I will let you know what you need to study some more. And if you get back to me, then you can retake those on Thursday or Friday. Okay, and then the retake must be taken during the test week. Same with the test. If it's past the test week, you get a 0 on the test if you haven't taken it at all. If it's past the test week and you haven't taken the retake, then you miss the retake and you get whatever grade you got on the first test. That's how it goes. You need to take it Monday or Tuesday the first time. If you need to or want to take a retake on Thursday or Friday, then you can. You have to get the feedback and you have to come show the initiative that you want to do that. So it is like that with every unit. Unit 2 will be the longest. This has 3 weeks of information and then a Unit 2 quiz on week 8. Unit 3 is nice and small, just 1 week of information, and then we'll take another quiz on that unit. But that's how it's going to be for the rest of the year. We're going to have a few weeks, and then we'll be testing on it paper test. So some things you need to remember are that you need to do everything in order. Do it in order. It's in order on purpose. You'll be missing something. If you skip something, you're missing something. If you're not doing it in order, you're missing something. So guided notes for each week, each lesson. You shouldn't be doing a lesson without guided notes. You should have 3-ring binder. We'll talk more about that. Always show your work on a free response question. Always show your work on a free response question. Quizzes and tests taken in person. And all assignments in the unit must be taken and retaken to earn above a PP minus. So PP minus or below, PP minus or U, unacceptable. You need to get above a PP minus, so at least a PP flat. How's your grade calculated? It's going to be 15% your binder, 20% formative assessment. So that's just like, did you complete all the work and did you do it well? And then 65% of it was going to be your paper quizzes and tests. So those are your unit assessments. That is a big portion, 65%. Those are really important. Make sure you're studying for those. And yeah, 15% is your binder, so make sure you're taking care of that stuff.